This week on What in the World is Going On, we have an exciting announcement to share with you, friends, so stay tuned for all the details. If you've been following us on social media, you will know that for 98 weeks in a row, we have brought to you each and every Wednesday our What in the World is Going On weekly news update, which has looked at the news surrounding Israel through a biblical lens. We've looked together at headlines such as Israel given green light to retaliate against Iran, Hamas congratulates the Taliban, AOC weeps over Iron Dome funding, the greatest tank battle ever, prayer on the Temple Mount, U.S. shifts away in support of Israel, hundreds march in support of Hamas, the Temple Mount and the UN, the destruction of Israel, Iran can achieve nuclear capability within weeks. And all of these episodes, friends, plus 88 more, has to do with Israel and the Jewish people, the nations around her, and what the God of this universe through his written word has to say about it all. Oftentimes in the newscast, you know that we have preached the gospel, imploring people to turn to Jesus while they still have time, especially as we see key events unfolding that are shaping things that will happen in the yet future tribulation period to come. And as anti-Semitism is on the increase all over the world and the Jewish people always seem to be painted as the villain, our desire is to bring clarity to the news pertaining to God's chosen people and to love, support, and stand with them and the nation Israel. Of course, that doesn't mean that we give Israel a free pass on everything they do, think, and say. No, but what it does mean is that we identify that God has a specific plan and a very, very bright future for Israel and the Jewish people. And so, friends, because of everything that I just shared, we are excited to announce that we are changing the title of our weekly news broadcast from What in the World is Going On, and we're reserving that title exclusively for our annual virtual conference. And so we're changing our newscast to In News Surrounding Israel, because that's what we've been doing for the last 98 weeks. We've been looking at the news surrounding Israel. And even more exciting, friends, is that the change will take place on our 100th episode, and mark this down, our 100th episode on May 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to come live to you right on YouTube, right from Israel, right from the Holy Land, as I will be there next week on a geopolitical tour. So be sure, friends, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because this is where we're going to come live to you from. And please, we ask you to share this announcement here today with everyone that you know, and let's get the word out together. I also want to just remind you, always continue to pray for the peace of Jerusalem. May they prosper who love you. So friends, until then, and until next time, live from the Holy Land, this has been In News Surrounding Israel with the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry. Have a great day, everyone. This week in News Surrounding Israel, the Times of Israel reported that on March 20th, and they may even do it. I guess time will tell whether they can really be that. All the while, releasing once again billions of dollars to the Iranians. Stay tuned, friends.